Assalamualaikum my dear students. Welcome to NITS Home School. I hope you all are well with your family at home. I am also fine. Here I am Kamrun, assistant teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. My dear students of class 4, today I am going to take your English language class, and our today's topic is past tense. And we have discussed past tense in your half yearly exam. Let's have a review today. And let's start our class. And we all know that past tense has four forms in it: past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. Let's start with the past indefinite tense. And the structure is subject plus verb to plus extension. And verb to is the past form of the verb. And for this you need to know about the conjugation of verb. Like if you write do is the present form of the verb and the past form of the verb is did. This is verb to. And done is the verb 3, that means past participle form of the verb. Do, did, done. That means like this: go, went, gone. So you will know the conjugation of verb for tense. And we use simple past tense to show a completed action that took place in the past time. That means the action doesn't have any relation to the present situation. And don't be confused with the present perfect tense and between the present perfect tense and in the past indefinite tense, because present perfect tense started in the past but has a relation to the present situation, but past indefinite tense started in the past and finished in the past. That means it is totally completed in the past tense. Okay, let's have an example. Like I met him long ago. Okay, example: I met him long ago. So, or I went to the market yesterday. That means our action completed in the past. And we also use past tense to show habits, which is show habits in the past. Now look, the man always carried an umbrella. Now look, this is the habit which is happened in the past. And when you write an past indefinite tense, when you find ago or last or yesterday, that means it is past indefinite tense. That means the task is, or the work or the action is totally completed in the past. Now past continuous tense. And the structure is subject plus was or were plus verb 1, that means the base form of the verb or the present form of the verb along with ing plus extension. And we use was when the subject is singular. That means when we are talking about one person or one thing or one animal or one bird. And we use were when the subject is plural. That means when we are talking about something which is more than one. And we use past continuous tense to describe an actions that begin in the past and continued for a short period of time after the action started. That means the action started in the past and continued for a short period of time, and it also end in the past time, and that means in a specific time. So let's have a example. Okay, They were enjoying the movie. Now look, we use were because our subject is plural and the verb enjoy is the present form along with ing, enjoying the movie. And the look, the movie started in the past and continued for 1 or 2 hours or maybe 3 hours, and then it ended in the past time. So this is past continuous tense. Let's have another example. It was raining heavily. So we use was because our subject is it, that means singular, and verb along with ing and then the extension. And now past perfect tense, and our structure is subject plus had plus verb 3, that means the past participle form of the verb and then extension. And we use had with all the subjects, whether the subject is singular or plural, it doesn't matter. And we use past perfect tense to show an action, show an action that happened before another action. That means there will be two actions. There will be two actions and one action happened before the another action. And the action which happened earlier, which happened before the another action is the past perfect tense. Okay, let's have an example like I had gone out before he came. Now look, I had gone out before he came. There's two actions. I had gone out and he came. So which happened earlier? I had gone out. So this is past perfect tense, and he came is past indefinite tense. So there will be two actions, one will be past perfect tense and one will be past indefinite tense, and the action which happened before or which happened earlier before the another earlier or the before another action, it will be the past perfect tense. And we can also, and now look, we will use before or after to write past perfect tense. Okay, let's have another example. The examination started after the boy had reached the school. Now look, the examination started after the boy had reached the school. So this action, that means the boy had reached the school, happened before. So that's why it's past perfect tense. And the examination started, it happened later. So this is past indefinite finite tense. And now look, you will get the past perfect tense, the word before, and you will get the past perfect tense, the word after, that means we use past perfect tense, we use past perfect tense the with after this word. That means if you join these two sentences with after, at first you will write the present indefinite tense, then will be the past perfect tense. And if you join the words with before, at first you will write the past perfect tense and then will be the past indefinite tense. Now, past perfect continuous tense, and our structure is subject plus had been plus verb 1 along with ing plus extension. And now look, we use only had been in past perfect continuous tense. Subject might be plural or subject might be singular, and then there will be the base form, that means the present form of the verb with ing, and if there is any extension we will write it down here. And when do we use past perfect tense? Do you know, we use past perfect continuous tense, we use past perfect continuous tense to show an action which started in the past and continued up until at a specific before and at a specific time. Okay, let's have an example. Now look, it had been raining for 3 days. That means the action started in the past and continues until another time in the past. That means for 3 days it had been raining for 3 days. Okay, let's have another example. They had been waiting for 2 hours, or we can also use it, they have been waiting since morning. And you know that we use for when the time is dividable. That means when we can say 1 day, 2 to 3 days, and we use since for the duration of time. That means for undividable time when we can't divide the time, like morning, evening, etc. So this is past perfect continuous tense, and we use past perfect continuous tense to show an action that started in the past and continued up until another time in the past tense. So this is the 4 structures of the past tense: past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. And all of you will go through the structure and try to remember the structures. This is very important, and you have a homework, that means homework number 6. My dear students, now pay attention. You will write 2 sentences of each tense. That means with each past tense you will make 2 sentences by yourself. That means you will write 2 sentences for present indefinite tense, 2 sentences for past indefinite tense, 2 sentences for past continuous tense, and 2 sentences for past perfect tense, and 2 sentences for past perfect continuous tense. So this is your homework. That means there will be 8 sentences altogether, 2 for each type of tense. So that's all for today, my dear students. Hope you have understood about today's topic, and if you have any confusion regarding this topic, you can contact me over phone or through messenger. My dear students, you must do your homework because it's very important, and your SBA, city and diary marks will be given on the basis of the submission of your homework. So do your homework regularly, and you will submit it on every Sunday within 8 am to 4 pm. So see you again. Allah Hafiz.